Quite an interesting one this evening. First time I've been asked about offsetting rod guides and my thoughts on it. What it is, it's a little bit of a trend at the moment. I know a lot of the distance casters use it. If you look down this rod, you've got the reel hanging down and the guides are also hanging down. Everything is in line. When it comes to offsetting guides, people twist the guides offset. So you've got everything running down and the guides kick over, bring the line away from the blank. The idea behind this is when you pick up and roll out the back cast, the line doesn't drop, fall against the blank and stick to it, making the cast inefficient. Truth be told, it's not something I ever do. And the reason is, if you've got a well-designed, well-built fly rod, it has what we call a spine. So each section, whether it's 4, 6 sections, 5 sections, whatever it is, when the blank is rolled, there'll be a point where the material overlaps. So at that point, it's slightly stiffer. The guides should be whipped on either on the spine or 180 degrees off the spine, depending on the action you want from the rod. What happens is when a rod's under load, it will twist to the easiest position it can twist to. That's why we spine them, keep everything straight and even down the rod length. Once you start playing around with the spine, which when you twist your guides, that's what it does, it makes the sections offline, they're not all the same. So what they do is they can start fighting each other. And one thing I've noticed in the factory when we've been testing blanks, it does also allow the chance of stress fractures, and you can snap the rod because instead of working together on each section, they're twisting and fighting each other. But yeah, like I said, it's done to stop the line sticking from the blank, but this has a very simple fix. What I do now and then when I clean the rods, wipe them down, I use a water repellent. The brand I use is Rain-X. What this does, stops the water sticking to the blank. If the water doesn't stick to the blank, your line doesn't stick to the blank, and keeps your rod nice and clean. Puts a protective coating on it. But yeah, if you've got a proper design rod, you don't want to be playing with the alignment of the rod sections because you can start putting twist and strange force against a rod blank. And like I said, it can risk the rod breaking, simple as that. Sections are fighting each other, you can get stress fractures. Over time, it will simply snap. Not always, but it's possible. It's very simple, just my thoughts on offsetting guides. I don't do it, but if you want to do it, don't let me stop you. Cheers, see you in the next one.